100 gigabyte. Easy. Oh, that's way too long. That would be fun.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Pete'sville. Dr. Jack Hanman is speaking. How can I help you?
Good evening, this is Kate Brooks. I'm not sure if you remember me. A few weeks ago, we talked about an article I'm working on. It's about your wife. I dropped by last Friday to speak to you, but you weren't working at the time. I asked the security guard to pass on a note for me. I would like us to discuss the topic of...
I thought I had made it painfully obvious for the last time. No! Please don't call me again and stop inquiring about my wife. Damn journalists. They don't let me work. God damn it. I'm not in the best frame of mind to record a lecture for my students now. I'm feeling completely broken. Where did I leave my meds this time? But the word is, the lab will be open tomorrow. Okay, time to pull myself together. And get back to work. I need to set up the camera first. Now remember, Jack, don't forget to hit the record button this time. Hopefully the new tripod is going to hold up. Now, I just have to get everything in frame. This should be fine. November 20th. Recording from this autopsy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autopsy room. Today, you will have the dubious pleasure of following a full autopsy, step by step. For those of you who have already performed your first autopsy, this will refresh your basic knowledge. In turn, for those who's... Let's start. Always wear an apron, mask, and gloves. Goggles are a must when the job is splashy. And in case of sharp accidents, it's worth having disinfectants at hand. It's true that you won't get ptomaine poisoning straight away, but if your liver or kidney aren't doing well, you may end up with diarrhea. And last, the cadaver is placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathologist stands on the right of the deceased. Make sure that all the necessary tools are always at hand so that you don't have to run around looking for something, like I do all the time. The cadaver is placed on its back. The pathologist, make sure, like I do. In the process of revealing and securing forensic evidence, it is difficult. Written and photographic documentation plays a vital role throughout the entire... During your research, be patient, inquisitive, but above all, attentive to detail. Many entries are visible at first glance, but sometimes they can be cover for more interesting stories. Now, onto the police folder. That will contain all sorts of pertinent information as to who the deceased might be and what potentially happened to them. So, let's take a closer look, shall we? The The deceased was found on the outskirts of a parking lot at a gas station, where he often begged and persistently offered drivers to wash their car windows. The deceased's name is Tobias Chambers, locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple of years. The body was noticed by a station employee during the morning shift. Initially, he thought that someone had thrown some boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize the pile of clothes, as he worked most of his life at the local port dealing with unloaded cargo. He was fired for being drunk and starting fights. His son runs a hardware store on his own. His wife left him years ago. They both had no contact with the deceased. Signs of libation were found around the body. Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start. That's it. It's worth remembering the context around the scene of a death. This allows you to better interpret any traces found on the body. I shouldn't start the procedure without gloves. Now it's our turn to take some pictures for our files. If I can just remember where I left the camera. It's in here somewhere. Aha! There you are. I knew it was here somewhere. As I mentioned at the beginning, before we begin the internal examination, we need to document the cadaver and the condition it arrived in. We begin with a full body photo. Try and stick to the top-down rule, but this is not always possible. Let's keep in mind it's all about the legibility. Voila! Now we move on to the next step, looking for traces. Take your time. Look at the corpse you're looking for. That's something interesting. It will be necessary to check whether this injury was severe enough to cause damage to the brain. Some wounds in the feet and signs of frostbite, probably because the subject's shoes were too small. Hardened hands, worn out by physical work, frostbite. A poorly healed wound. Looks old. I'll take a closer look later. In a moment, we will check which of our initial observations will be worthy of further consideration. But before we get to that, I need to write down some basic data. Personal information. The deceased was unclothed. Date. Okay, as you can see, I note everything down on previously prepared forms. Every pathologist must keep a detailed record of every step of the autopsy. This not only allows you to track the procedure, but also collates the results together, upon which you may back up your conclusions. So, enough of the boring prep. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the spots I photographed earlier. For this, you're going to need a magnifying glass. Which spot first? It looks like a burn mark. No doubt painful, but it's not pertinent for this case. I can confirm the presence of ecchymosis on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound. Add alcohol, which I can clearly smell, and this was an accident just waiting to happen. Here we can see frostbite on the fingertips. We can tell by the characteristic skin color. Definitely a painful mix of frostbite, abrasions, and blisters. Oh. So far, there are a lot of superficial wounds, but only one serious injury to the head. Let's go back to our notes.
I'm fucking lost. What?
A considerable collection.
Anybody drop a comment? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh, clipboard. Shift.
First, I mark the location of the injuries and make note the head wound. Definitely an important clue. This is something we'll investigate first. Even though this type of wound didn't contribute to the deceased's death, we're still required to record it. We're not in frost season yet, but high humidity, wind, and the inability to warm up. If Toby's body was cold for a prolonged period, the frostbite could have resulted from the body's defense reaction. The safety of the internal. Various types of accidents are a common cause of death among the homeless and the elderly. Perhaps old Toby slipped and accidentally hit his head. This is of no interest to us. Considering the conditions in which he slept, his body may have become hypothermic. The nights have been particularly nasty lately. We will check if there are any signs of freezing internally. Since the deceased clearly smelled of alcohol, I'll add alcohol poisoning to our list. We still have one thing left from the basics: rigor mortis.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, we take our deceased by the hand, gradually we raise it.
Wait. What's this doing?
Now let it go. As you can see, the hand falls loose. What's the conclusion? Death must have occurred more than 72 hours ago. The police information appears correct.
Okay then.
Head trauma seems the most promising, so we'll start there. For this, I need an oscillating saw.
Where's my super suit? This saw.
The cut is made from ear to ear. After which, we remove the skin and the top of the skull. After the basic examination, we can see that the brain's cerebral gyri in both hemispheres are symmetric. The brain looks good. Let's take a cross-section.
Boy's thick.
Some pathologists prefer to examine organs without removing them. However, for me, it's much more convenient to examine them on a board, which we'll do now.
Ooh, I gotta chop this bitch up. About to make some souffle.
Holding a long, narrow blade knife in the dominant hand,
Okay.
we slowly cut the cranial nerves on both sides, all the time pulling the brain towards us.
Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
So far, so good. The hematoma seems to have had no effect on... No, this is too much for me. My pills, they should be in the bathroom.
Bro, are you tweaking? What the fuck? You're a scientist. You should... Maybe am I just normal? Do I just not have fear? Yeah, let's go pop some pills. Why don't we? I need my medicine. This shit doesn't sound like it mixes. Hey, look. If anything pops out, I'm gonna have to fuck you up. Okay, hear me out. This motherfucking body is not here when I come back. I'm not playing this shit. I can't do it. I can deal with the body itself, right? It's like, you know, whatever. If I come into this room and this bitch is not there, I swear to baby Jesus. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. It's all good.
We can rule the fatal accident out as well.
I mean, he's just normal. Like, he just pop pills and he's like, I'm good. I'm chilling. Crazy. Well,
Brain is in good condition,
it's not
so we have no
fall.
choice but to proceed to the internal examination of the other. I grab a scalpel from my kit. The
Listen here,
incision
buddy.
should be in the shape of a
Got
letter
you,
Y.
Wacha. Wacha.
We use a deep cut to reach all the way to the ribs and to penetrate the abdominal wall. Alright, now we peel back and separate the skin.
Peel back. Scott. Ooh. What the fuck is that? This is sticky. Boop, 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 boop.
Now, we need to remove the ribs. We'll need the loppers for this.
Give me the loppers.
Quite a satisfying crunch, for some anyway. After removing the cartilage
Gross,
tissue,
tweaking.
we instantly notice two things. Firstly, there is no congestion of the internal
That bitch
organs.
is
This
not
means that although the deceased was hypothermic, it didn't kill him. Secondly, the deceased smoked like a chimney. So,
Dude.
we should take a closer look at those lungs.
He's got smoker's lungs. Don't do cigarettes, kids.
We can see widespread black and tarry
Beautiful.
deposits. Despite the tragic condition of the lungs, they are not the cause of death. Alice smoked too. It didn't kill her, but...
Mark damage to the lungs.
What was I talking about? Lungs.
I don't like how he's tweaking right
Yes. Advanced inflammation.
now. Very enhanced. Very. Okay, let's check the other one.
What now? The
Pull the
syringe.
other out?
Now's a good time to collect some samples.
Give me those.
Specifically 3. From the eye, 5 milliliters from the left ventricle should do it.
Okay. Got that.
And from the bladder, we
Give me some
drop
of your
about 10
bladder.
milliliters of fluid.
And now your eyeball.
Vitreous humor analysis is very useful in indicating long-term alcohol abuse. Now we take our samples to the centrifuge. But before I do that, I need to find my notebook. My dyscalculia means that I always
Where's
double-check
my
the settings.
super suit?
Please excuse me while I run and fetch it.
Why is he talking? Oh, you're talking to the camera. Okay. That makes sense.
My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid.
Shut the fuck up. Retrieve the notebook from the office. Necessary values to run centrifuge. Listen. Listen. If I go in this bitch, I come in peace. You don't fuck with me, I don't have to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
So
That. Okay.
they definitely pay me too little for this. Stephen didn't clean up after himself again.
Ew, she's cute.
It won't be needed for the next few months.
Mr. Body, please be there.
Let's get back to the examination.
You're still dead. Aha.
We put all of the samples into the rotor.
Okay. Cool. 3. Tight shit.
Now, we set the appropriate time and speed.
And for notes, presence of alcohol in blood, 70%. 70%. Wait, select the correct details for both aisles and start mixing. The fuck do I know? No. What? I don't get it. Presence of alcohol. So 70%. I didn't read shit. Hold on. Notes. 70%. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And 70% speed.
Okay, let's roll. Oh shit. The fuses again.
Got me fucked up. I'm not doing this.
Where were we? Oh yes, the blood alcohol concentration.
Fuck that. I'm not doing that shit, bro.
Let's see what we've got here.
I'll take you.
Everything's separated as it should. Our lab is closed until tomorrow after the last, incident. However, considering that Toby's favorite eau de parfum appears to be ethanol, I'm guessing the results won't surprise me at all.
Isn't it crazy that that's like plasma and that's like your blood? Kinda weird.
Let's go further. We will now focus on the cardiovascular system, specifically the heart.
I don't like the lights are off over there.
We remove the organ and examine it closely. We look for dark hypoxic areas, clots, or other elements that stand out as abnormal. At first glance, the heart looks fine. The pulmonary trunk and aorta seem to be in good condition. There are no pathological changes that would have contributed to Toby's death.
He's got a nice heart. Give it that.
Now let's take a closer look. Size is normal. Healthy and as expected.
Your stomach.
The stomach has no major external damage.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
We must now cut it open and inspect inside.
Pretty swan. Skinless swan. Like a duck. Donald the duck.
We will do it carefully so that its contents do not spill out.
What is that? What am I doing? Dissect the stomach. Where's my super
We open
suit?
the stomach along the greater
Oh my
curvature,
God.
from the
Fucking
heart
thing.
to the pyloric end.
Bro.
Oh, I already feel like there's something left inside.
Watch it be like a fucking cheeseburger.
Okay, large amount of
The fuck is
gas,
that?
small amounts of yellow, grayish food content, resembling some kind of meat. Either our deceased hadn't
Bacon in
eaten
his
in
stomach.
days, or the bulk of his stomach had already found a way out. Looks like I'll have to find the missing contents. There are
Large
two
amounts of
ways
gas,
here.
fluid,
One is
and remnants
obvious,
of undigested meat.
and the other is... It couldn't have been suffocation. At first glance, the trachea looks normal. Same result as with the stomach. The external inspection doesn't tell us anything. This time we'll cut on a tray.
What does that mean?
While cutting such a small organ as the trachea, we must make a precise incision. To be able to cut with the very
Tired of
tip of
putting
the blade,
random fucking things
we
up
must
there.
hold the scalpel as we would a pen. And after careful examination and deduction, we've got it. A clogged trachea. It's time to summarize the whole thing.
Damn, you choked, bro? You went out like that. You know, bad. You know, bad.
Based on the report and preliminary documentation, it's safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol and then fell asleep on his back.
Damn. That's fucked up, home. Gotta get your...
Then, the gastric contents refluxed and flooded the airways, causing death.
Don't eat and drink. That's what you should... That's what they're teaching you, is not to eat and drink. Bad for your health. But, you know what the main cause of death? Accident? Natural? Suicide? Unknown? Homicide?
That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at dorm parties.
I don't know what the fuck that meant. I'm gonna say it was an
And
accident.
now it's all clear. The death
Fine.
was suffocation. Now, signature.
John Casa.
The mystery is solved.
See.
But for us, this is not the
There we
end.
go.
First, The dead body
Yeesh.
needs to be cleaned up.
Aww. Aww. That's supposed to be an R. Oh, that's 2 C's. Anyways. Wait. Can't reload. No. Not fair.
For this, we will need to close the body and grab the needle. First, we unroll, and then we sew the deceased back up.
Give me a needle.
I'm using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method is very strong and quick to do.
I can imagine being dead
Beautiful.
and then having
Now
to
we say
pick it up.
goodbye to the deceased and put them safely in the fridge, ready for the next stage of their journey.
Rest easy.
God, I'm tired. I'll drop these samples off at the lab on the way to the bar.
Listen, Holmes. I do your car in the parking lot.
I'll call Steven. I don't feel like drinking alone today.
We did it! We did it! Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. That shit's about to get up. I'm not watching shit. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Okay. Listen. If you get up, I'm piecing your shit up. Hey, kids. Fuck me. Where's my super suit? Gets to a point. Well, that was beautiful. Made me really think about life, you know? Where's my super suit? I think it's just sweet, intelligent, fooled by my college degree.
Forgive me.
I have sinned.
What? Fuck. I should take my pills.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't at all. You should just smoke some weed.
So much light everywhere.
Where's the bathroom at?
It's a shame this won't help with my hangover.
Oh.
The fucking phone.
What's up, bitch?
Okay. I know I'm late. I'll be there soon. It's not like the dead are impatient.
Jack, no.
Alice? Who is this?
It's Charlotte Graves.
Oh. God, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. I thought it was work calling.
It's okay. I hate it when work calls me at home, too. How is everything?
What?
Well, you always were
Okay. I
just.
Bro, that's
thanks.
a whole ass
Uh,
conversation.
got it.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on,
that-
come on, come on. Thanks.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. I should probably find something to send.
I know of the perfect photo. Wait, no, hold on. Is there not a photo of both of us? Let's go to. It's literally a photo of Alice. This is bullshit.
Alice didn't like this portrait. Alice didn't
Well,
like
fuck
this
with Alex.
portrait.
She's dead. Oh my god, he's about to get emotional. And he's like, oh my god, she was the best thing ever. If you don't throw that picture in a box and send it out to it, you can put it down. Bro,
It's been almost a year.
don't give a fuck. Back her ass up.
It's always good to have something for a rainy day.
Pregnancy test is crazy work. Bro, how many photos does he have?
Alice didn't like this portrait.
Bro, she didn't like the other photo either, and we're not fucking just take a fucking photo. What about this one? Are you fucking kidding me? This one? No. She just has millions of photos of her, and we can't use a single one. I do you have so many photos of yourself? That one. That one. That one. Nope. What kind of music did you listen to? Aerosmith? Find a photo of Alice in an envelope to send Charlotte. You okay? The envelope's gotta be over here. How do you have this many photos? I can't imagine having that many
An
photos.
indispensable element of every office. I should really try and read a few of these.
Oh, bitch, you should just find the photo. Am I tweaking or did I just not know where the fuck the envelopes are? Is there not like a thing for envelopes? Bruh. Bruh. Where the fuck are the envelopes? Help me out, guys. I'm lost. Not Scooby-Doo. I'm a fucking autopsy person. Wait, isn't that a fucking envelope?
Some days, I just feel like setting fire to all this paperwork. I'm fed up with it. It hurts too much to look at these, but I can't throw them away. Time flies, and probably doesn't have to get up to work. Alice and Charlotte in Amsterdam.
She's really cute.
It would be better if Charlotte had this. It deserves to be on display, and not hidden in a drawer. It was a miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing. And that she said yes.
Okay, I got a photo. Now where the wait. Ain't no fucking way.
Okay, time to go to work. I'm seriously late. Oh shit. Almost left the door open.
Oh, I have to actually
I
close
should
the door.
grab some coffee and aspirin on the way.
Close my door. Oh shit, I left the oven on. Okay, so knowing apartments, right? It's always right in these boxes. I know.
Standard correspondence consisting of bills, advertising leaflets, and pious reminders about the upcoming end of the world. Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe they'll finally fix that door. Standard correspondence consisting of bills, advertising leaflets, and pious reminders about the upcoming end of the world. Standard correspondence consisting of bills, advertising leaflets, and pious reminders about the upcoming end of the world.
Oh, it's gonna have me put it in the USPS thing. Okay, there you go. Throw the bitch in there.
I hope this helps, Charlotte.
Shut the fuck up. Throw the bitch in there.
Shut up.
There we go. Now we're out of here. Which one's my car? The old Buick.
Damn, I forgot my jacket. Ah, well. I'll brave it for tonight. Too bad.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Damn, bitch is still loading. Closed down. Ain't no love in the heart of my town.
Nice and fresh. At least it's peaceful here.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city. What the fuck is peaceful about a morgue? I'm just very curious, you know?
Good evening, Mr. Ridley. Has Stephen delivered the body?
Mm-hmm.
Did he leave it where he usually does?
Uh-huh.
As always, it's a real pleasure talking to you.
If you say so.
Fuck you, Mr. Ridley. Okay. Feel like I can't ring your bell. I really wanted to.
Some corpses have more personality than this guy.
Ketchup. Wait. Ketchup. Go to the office. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. Ain't no
Christ. Who leaves the window open in the middle of November? So I better check the answering machine.
Jack. Jeez.
That's par for the course. I wonder when this clown will learn to look under his feet.
Inspect your muffin. What does that mean? Like my head? Whoa. What does that mean? Inspect your muffin. I'm just down two of them bitches for fun. Oh, like literally.
Birthday. Maybe later. Maybe later.
Bitch, I want to eat the muffin. The fuck? On your apron. Hello, ma'am. It's a pleasure meeting you. Find some protective clothes to wear.
I need to order another batch. Oh, man. You...
Nah, I remember you. The fuck? Hope you didn't sleep.
Stephen laughs at...
The bitch got up and left.
November 20th, the autopsy. Look. After yesterday's lecture, you should already know the ins and outs. So today we'll be consolidating our knowledge. Ah, yes.
Nice. Okay.
She...
Okay.
She...
Okay. She's a druggie. Type shit, type shit. A lot of musicians are.
Fell off.
Body found in the living room of her home.
That's... well...
Social Security. I'm gonna use that number. Don't worry. Missing one? Okay.
As you can see, the body is fully clothed. Therefore, before we move on to photographic documentation, we must remove the clothes.
Well, that's interesting.
This time, we don't have to focus on the clothes too much. However, there are cases where a clothing analysis can lead to the cause of death.
Can't just fucking like... Oh, pick up the camera.
Okay, now we can continue with the examination. Again, begin by taking photographs of the cadaver. I guarantee that over time it will cease being embarrassing for you. First, we photograph the whole body.
Oh, the whole body. Okay. I was not paying attention.
And now, any suspicious looking marks or wounds. Yes, I've seen
Do not
this
make weird
many
sounds, please.
times. Well, there's
It's fucking
even
creep.
more here.
He's a grape.
Interesting. Very uneven. We need to investigate this.
Why is he making weird sounds?
You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion. A few we will need to look into here.
Photos on the floorboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7. Perform the autopsy. Okay, ma'am. Listen here. You got some shit on your
Notes
shoulder there.
prepared. Time to take a closer
Bitch.
look.
Oh, no. I'm not done. What? Split the body. Oh, okay. Tools.
The number of bruises.
You have to get that close with me.
Such more.
Ooh. That's right, okay.
And here's this. Some furrows have imprinted more as
Fucked up homes. Am I missing one? Repeat.
more numerous blisters. We have some leads to investigate here. Let's write this down.
Let me eat a donut. Highlight the previous ones. Oh.
On the neck, given the condition of the currently it's difficult to say whether, although it's easier to have in general, such blisters usually the a severed spinal cord, trauma to the larynx, examination after it's to be checked. I'll add barbiturates to the given the blood. But first I'll check for external traces. For this we use the good old UV lamp.
The fuck? UV lamp.
I look carefully at the whole torso. Empty, without marks. The area around the head is empty. Legs, there's nothing here. Right hand clean.
What am I looking for? Begin a thorough analysis with the... I'm so confused. Is that not what it just fucking did? UV lamp. Where it shows... Bruh. Am I looking for like
The
fingerprint?
left hand
Wait.
seems to be fine. No marks.
Okay.
Well, nothing to surprise us here. Now gently, we take the deceased by the hand.
Ooh, give me your hand, ma'am. You ready?
And we check for rigor mortis.
Left. Down. Left. And now drop. Shit. Go all the way up. All the way down. All the way up. And then
Again,
boop.
the hand falls freely. Since we don't have a definitive lead, we will examine all the key organs one by one. So, I'm starting the internal inspection. I
gonna
dissect
cut
the
you
skin
open,
of the
woman.
deceased.
One.
And I proceed to deflect the skin flaps. Compared with yesterday's body, the deceased has only trace amounts of adipose tissue.
Why is her nipple like? Okay, come on, whatever. Okay, ma'am. I'm about to fuck you up. It's for your brain. I don't want that. First. What did I use? My lippers. Peel back. Low burst. I'm not twigging right. Saw. With an empty hand, peel back the skin flap. Okay, skin. 1, 2. Oh.
Now for the ribs. What do we have here? Or rather, what don't we have? There is certainly no sign of internal bleeding. Before I disembowel the deceased, I will...
Bitch. Select the syringe and obtain 3 samples of tellage.
Just to be sure, I'm taking
Sure.
samples from 3 organs, the eyeball, the heart, and the bladder. Analysis will rule out, or confirm, alcohol poisoning as the cause of death.
I need 3 samples. Slurp. The sound is disgusting. And then give me your bladder, you know what I'm saying? Bada bing.
I'll transfer these to the centrifuge.
Okay.
What was it? 15, 70, 10, 75?
Why don't we just leave this inside
Numbers have never been my strong point. It's probably why I regularly forgot birthdays and anniversaries. I'm lucky Alice always forgave me.
What is it on? Wait, centrifuge. Where's my super suit?
Gently does it with this old thing. Handle with kid gloves.
Presence of alcohol 70. %, 15 minutes. Fucking lost. Is it not? I'm fucking lost, bro. What am I doing? Notes. Listening, okay. Get to it. So, 175. Oh, wait up. Okay, so 75. And then where's it? 1570.
I'm starting the centrifuge. The laboratory is already open, so... Fucking hell! Ridley! Mr. Ridley! The fuses need resetting. Fuck it. I'll do it.
Yep, that's why I ended it. I'm not going to no fucking thingy. Y'all got me fucked up. Ain't no fucking way y'all gonna make me go into a thing. So go into the... Did I do that myself? I don't look at it. It won't scare me. Oh, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit. This is stupid. Oh. This is shit that you're not like, you got me fucked up. Just don't look. Just don't look. I know y'all niggas just saw that nigga walk in that room, bro. No, y'all just saw that nigga walk in that room, bro. Y'all ain't gonna act. You didn't just see that nigga walk across the hall, huh? Now there's two options, okay? We walk up in that bitch, we beat his ass. Or we just leave, right? We just say, fuck it, walk right past him. You know? And the crazy thing is this motherfucker did the dead body walk. He just like... Do I take one for the team? Or do I just go home? Part of me feel like I need to just, you know, knock out. Go home. There ain't no fucking way I'm about to walk into this room. This bitch who's just standing there. He's gonna be like, hello. Listen, okay, Holmes. We're at a standstill. I'm gonna open this door. I'm gonna piece this nigga up. Listen. Do I have a flashlight? I don't have a flashlight, do I? I'm just walking full fucking mode in here.
First the right, and then the left. Your other right, Jack. And voila.
I'm gonna turn around and the bitch will be like, "Hello, my name's James."
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't I work in peace?
Bruh, I will fuck you up. How about? What's up? Where you at, ho? Walking around off free will. Pop back out, I'm telling you. I'd do it to you, kid.
Jack Hanman speaking.
Easy, why so rude?
Guys,
You just, yeah, shit.
Ed,
How? It does more. Well, what?
How possibly even fatally and secure. We know that the injured prisoners are on the pool, which was many we will resist.
What if, what? Fuck. Calm down,
and then you have to
Jack.
go fucking take more pills.
Pills. I need my pills.
It's not smart, Jack.
Yes. Nothing's going to happen.
This nigga just chicken Vicodin like it's like a glory day. And motherfucker should be right behind him.
Christ. I've got to get back to work.
No, you don't, bud. You can go home. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not scared of no ghosts.
Technical break. At least I know I can pursue a career as a janitor if I need to.
No, I would just quit. Go home.
Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Bruh. I would just quit.
All right. Let's see if we. And miraculous. This ultra.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. What the fuck are this? Oh, rat. What rack are we talking about? Place the samples into the rack.
My old but trusted centrifuge.
What?
Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform. Seems to be set up and ready to go.
Bruh.
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
What is this dude talking about? Put it in a rack.
Seems to be set up and ready to go.
Place the samples into the rack. I'm lost. Oh wait.
It's been a while since the eye wash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now.
Anyway. Where's my super sword?
Scalpel, scissors, my old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Bruh. Place the samples into the rack. X-ray, evidence, probe, I'm not tweaking. You are.
My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Bro.
Ideal for all my old but trusted. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Yeah, I really don't get this.
A considerable collection. Seems to be set up and ready to go. I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work. Ideal for all the my old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy. A considerable collection. All right, let's load this up. I place the test tube. Now, just take 5 milliliters from each. Precisely. Next. We put the prepared sample into the machine. Let's see what we have here. The results indicate that the deceased did consume alcohol shortly before her death. However, this is not an amount that could cause poisoning leading to death, just slight inebriation. I can return to the body and continue the rest of the examination. The chromatograph results show that we can eliminate alcohol poisoning from our list of potential causes of death. However, remember that alcohol can affect the functioning of the entire body. It disturbs the heart rhythm, accelerating its rate, and dilutes the blood, which may result in more severe bleeding in the event of an accident. Also remember that alcohol affects the metabolism of drugs. I'll take samples from the liver and the heart to test the concentration of barbiturates in the body. That's enough. I'll do the test later. I'd best not try my luck with the centrifuge right now. My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy. No lesions. However, it may let. The weight is 1,300 grams. The liver is enlarged. I'll move on to a cross-sectional study. Perhaps the enlargement is the result of early cancerous changes. The blade glides through smoothly. I don't feel no steatosis or cirrhosis. The liver is basically healthy. We already know that the deceased didn't abuse alcohol. The question is, what about drugs or other substances? I move on to the heart. Oh, how did the so? I wonder how she was able to get hold of these drugs. The last time I saw this kind of so he took that's what this doctor. We close the centrifuge and pray that it doesn't trip anything again. My own, but tried to. We can take the samples to the lab now. Okay, 2 samples this time. 6 milliliters each. Well, let's see how much of it we find. Nothing surprising. Significant amounts of phenobarbital metabolites of hepatic origin. Looks like I'll have to check the contents of the deceased's stomach. The tests showed that the collected blood contained enough barbiturates to cause cardiopulmonary collapse. The question now is whether it was an accident, or I'm proceeding to examine the stomach. Before extraction, I ligate the entire organ to prevent its contents from spilling out. Okay, I'm now cutting out the organ, which will move to the board for dissection. Normally, the stomach and intestines are full of surprises. But not this time. We see remnants of undigested food and a dense mass of pills. Length and width normal. No obvious pathological changes. Undigested drugs found in the stomach of the deceased. The direct cause of death was lungs are normal, no lesions. The deceased's trachea is normal. The deceased's intestine is normal. No clear pathological changes. Abdominal cavity checked off. We can check the brain. I make a cut to open the lid of the victim's skull and remove the brain. Brain is normal. No obvious lesions. All right. Using a knife, I carefully cut through the brain tissue. As expected, but no. I need goggles and a saber saw. I think the goggles were in the desk drawer. Pills. I need my pills. Alice. Oh,